Welcome to the George Washington University Commencement Celebrations 2021. One generation to the next. With pride and purpose. Celebrating 200 years of Only at GW moments. In a time like no other, communities have come together, made a difference, faced adversity with perseverance and resilience. All moments that defined us and a generation. The School of Business congratulates our graduates for their accomplishments, innovations, discoveries, and success. Raise high. And now, the 2021 commencement celebration for the School of Business. Please welcome Associate Dean Shivraj Kanunga.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Raj Kanunga, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs for the George Washington University School of Business. It is my honor to welcome you to our 2021 virtual undergraduate graduation celebration. Today, we honor more than 400 undergraduate students who have met all the requirements of their respective degrees, and therefore, at the end of this celebration, will be graduates of one of the most elite universities in the country. It is now my pleasure to introduce one of this year's impressive graduates, our 2021 undergraduate student speaker, Sydney Rucker. Sydney is earning a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in international business and a minor in journalism and mass communications. After graduation, Ms. Rucker will be an associate account executive at Amazon Web Services, located at Amazon's second headquarters in Arlington, Virginia. Throughout her time at GW, Sydney was able to experience a study abroad program in London in spring 2020 and was actively involved in several student organizations such as an executive board member of the Chi Omega fraternity, Phi Alpha GW chapter, and executive board member of the Multicultural Association of Pre-Health Students, MAPS, and was a mentor in the Black Girl Mentorship BGM program. She also volunteered for Freshman Move-In Service and was a participant in GW Women in Business. Sydney feels much gratitude as a first-generation student and is excited to celebrate such a great accomplishment with those graduating as well as family and friends.
Thank you, Dean Kanungo, for the warm introduction, and hello, family, friends, faculty, staff, and last but not least, my fellow graduates. Welcome to the George Washington University School of Business 2021 Virtual Commencement Celebration. I am thrilled and deeply honored by this opportunity to represent each and every one of you today. I know that most of us thought we would be the class to return to the National Mall with amazing weather and blue skies filled with our grad caps. Yet, I hope that wherever you are still celebrating this special moment with people that are just as proud of you as I am. This is a huge accomplishment for us all. For me, a first-generation student from a single-parent household, this is such a special moment, and I'd like to genuinely say that I wouldn't be here today without my mother's sacrifices, my grandmother's prayers, and my grandfather's valuable lessons. They're the reason I am who I am today. Now, before we begin, I have a small request of you. Take a brief moment to think of a time where you compromised who you were to please someone else. It could be as simple as wearing something that makes you feel uncomfortable to fit in, cheering on a sports team even though you hate sports, studying law when you like art, or medicine when you like marketing. Just take a moment to think about it and how it made you feel. Okay, while I am unable to hear from everyone, I am happy to share my moment of pleasing other people and how it made me feel during my time at GW. 2018 marks our first semester of sophomore year. We're no longer the new kids. We've thankfully graduated a step up from Thurston. We know the study spots, where our classes are, what time to avoid rush hour in Kogan. We knew it all. Yet the one thing that I was not certain of was my purpose. After dreaming of becoming a doctor, my freshman year made me realize that I didn't enjoy pre-med courses such as biology and calculus. I felt lost. I dreaded each day of my courses, and yet I knew that I had to keep going to satisfy those who encouraged my journey to be a physician. How many of us have followed a path or made a decision to satisfy everyone except ourselves? It's exhausting. It's now the second semester of sophomore year, and it's time to declare a major. I contemplated disappointing people that supported my dreams of medical school until I finally made the decision to internally transfer to the School of Business. The process was easy, but the pressure was hard. I remember classmates constantly updating LinkedIn with, "I am happy to announce," and "it is my pleasure," for their internship acceptances. They had a hefty resume of 2 to 3 internships already, unlike myself with no business experience. I leaned on people for advice who told me, "Apply to these companies. Oh, Sydney, I believe you could be there," even though I knew the company culture wasn't a fit. Oh well, another year following people's paths for me, right? Like other business students, I spent countless nights applying to the same firms as my classmates, as I wanted to have the GWSB student persona, someone who has worked for the most recognized and respected consulting and finance companies. By not being myself, I received rejection. I was trying to mold myself into something that was far from who I am. Moving forward, it's junior year. We're realizing things are getting a tad serious now, and we need to do well for grad schools and post-grad jobs. So yep, for us this meant more obsessing over internships. This time, I took a different route and I applied for companies that matched who I truly am. An innovative, competitive, analytical young woman who is eager to learn how technology is changing how we see the world. I had such a positive response. I went into interviews completely being myself, and I not only earned offers from great fits such as Amazon Web Services and Google, but I also established great connections with people during the process by being my true self. Fellow graduates, as we enter into a new stage of our life, remember to be your authentic self. Live for you. On your first day of grad school or working at your post-grad job, there's no need to put on a persona for who you are. Don't cave into doing something that does not make you happy to impress your boss, love interest, family, friends. We're often programmed to believe that we are what others tell us that we are, or we are what the world thinks we should be, and it's easy to follow these suggestions even though it isn't who we truly are. But I know who you are. You are a George Washington University School of Business graduate. This signifies that you are intelligent, strong, sharp, courageous, and all in all, a spectacular being. The more you embrace this, your interests, your values, the more the world will be able to see just how amazing you truly are. Now, congratulations to us once more. I am so proud of the hard work that we've put in to reach our goals and objectives. Our graduation is a huge accomplishment, but remember, To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment of all. Thank you.
Thank you for a great speech, Sydney. I now have the pleasure of introducing the Dean of the School of Business, Dr. Anuj Mehrotra. Under Dean Mehrotra's leadership, the school has revamped its undergraduate offerings by launching new Bachelor of Science degrees in Business Analytics and Information Systems, in addition to the Bachelor of Science degrees in Accountancy, Business, Finance, International Business, Marketing, and Entrepreneurship. The new curriculum also presents a pathway for a business major for non-business school students. Under Dean Mehrotra's leadership, GWSB has reimagined graduate business education through its modular and flexible offerings, which feature industry-driven certificates that can be used to create customizable master's degrees. This innovative design allows the school to proactively respond to the shifting demands of business education. One such offering is the 4+1 program, also called the Combined Degree Program, that allows a student to complete both a bachelor's and a master's degree in 5 years. Dean Mehrotra is also credited with engaging the alumni and the business communities through innovative programs that focus on student success and lifelong learning. To that end, GWSB now offers generous scholarships to its alumni interested in pursuing graduate degrees. This graduating class is eligible for Grants for Graduates, a program developed by the Dean to specifically aid GW students graduating during the pandemic. Grants for Graduates applies to credit-bearing graduate programs that include certificate and an expanded set of graduate degree programs, both online and on campus. Dean Mehrotra received his doctoral degree in operations research from the Georgia Institute of Technology, his master's degree from Virginia Tech, and his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from the Birla Institute of Technology and Science in India. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dean Anuj Mehrotra.
Greetings, and again, welcome to the George Washington University School of Business Undergraduate Commencement Celebration. As we push through what is arguably the most challenging time we have faced as a society in living memory, the resilience demonstrated by our community has been impressive. The class of 2021 deserves to be congratulated for your outstanding adaptability, perseverance, and can-do spirit in overcoming the disruptions and meeting the challenges brought about by the global crisis. We are so very proud of you. You will always be a special class in the School of Business History and in our hearts. I am delighted to offer my sincere congratulations to the class of 2021, our bicentennial class. Now I would like to introduce our 2021 commencement keynote speaker and GW alumnus, Nate Morris. Nate Morris is the founder of Lexington, Kentucky-based Morris Industries and its signature asset, Rubicon, a widely acclaimed software company focused on waste and recycling. Nate's passion to solve the environmental threats was pivotal in his founding of Rubicon. Nate, a ninth-generation Kentuckian born in Lexington and raised by a single mother in a union household, attended public schools and was the first Kentuckian to be named to Fortune magazine 40 Under 40 list and to be recognized as a young global leader by the World Economic Forum. He is also the youngest inductee ever to the Kentucky Entrepreneur Hall of Fame. Nate graduated from the George Washington University as a Scottish Rite Scholar and attended Princeton University's School of Public and International Affairs. Nate is a senior advisor to the Atlantic Council's Scowcraft Center for Security, a member of Business Executives for National Security, and a member of the Trilateral Commission. In 2020, Nate was named a Fulbright Specialist Scholar. Nate is the founder of the Morris Foundation, whose mission is to promote access to the American dream for all Kentuckians. A generous benefactor to the University of Kentucky, Morris serves on the Dean's Advisory Council and as the entrepreneur in residence at the Gatton College of Business and Economics at the University of Kentucky. Nate and his wife, Jane, reside in Lexington, Kentucky with their rescue cat, Inky. It is my immense pleasure to welcome Nate Morris to make his commencement address.
Good evening, George Washington School of Business. Thank you, Dean, for that very kind introduction. And to President LeBlanc, Provost Blake, and the Board of Trustees and faculty, and all the staff here at the School of Business, thank you for inviting me. It is a tremendous honor. Congratulations to the graduates of the George Washington School of Business Class of 2021. This is an incredible milestone, and you should be very proud of this accomplishment. I'm confident your family, friends, and the broader community take tremendous pride in your achievements today. It must be particularly rewarding to know that you are graduating during the bicentennial anniversary of George Washington's charter in 1821. George Washington himself envisioned and dreamed of a university in the heart of our nation's capital. As our first president and one of the greatest leaders in the history of the world, he set leadership standards that have stood the test of time. Our institution is the only university in America established by an act of Congress. In the capital of America, the most powerful city in the world. First and foremost, our institution stands for leadership, like its namesake. As business leaders in the 21st century, we combine the best of a global community reflected in our location, the ability to synthesize policy, and the training to converse with the mechanics of business and merge these three concepts. This is what makes your education here at the business school unique and has given you the tools and expertise to lead in the 21st century. But make no mistake, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed a lot about the way we live and come together. The effects of the pandemic will be felt for some time, but the beauty of the market is that challenge breeds opportunity. I speak from experience, having started my own company, Rubicon, in the wake of the Great Recession of 2008. After I left George Washington, I came up with an idea. I believe the free market could reimagine the garbage business using technology. Garbage had been an industry largely unchanged since the time of the Romans. And I'll never forget telling my mom about my plans. She had recently watched an episode of The Sopranos, and she wondered what kind of business I'd possibly gotten myself into and how much longer I had to live. You know, there is a joke I often hear in our industry. How rich are those in the garbage business? Filthy rich. Today, she understands that only in America can you get rich picking up trash. I'm a 9th generation Kentuckian, raised by a single mother in a union household. I went to public school all my life. And growing up, one of my role models in Kentucky was Colonel Sanders. That is the Colonel Sanders of Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was a great inspiration. Something as simple as chicken or waste can go all the way around the world. Nobody knows market solutions better than Colonel Harlan Sanders. He built his chicken empire from nothing. He failed multiple times before becoming a success. He was born into poverty, tried so many different things before becoming a success. And at the age of 65, when most people were retiring, he was so depressed at his previous failures that he was on the verge of taking his own life. And it was at that moment that he conceived the idea to franchise his famous recipe of 11 herbs and spices, and the rest is history. Colonel Sanders took his recipe for fried chicken to restaurants around Kentucky and began a business that is now globally recognized. Think about it. There is no place in the world today that you can travel without seeing a KFC. If I introduce myself on a business meeting as I travel the world, Folks always ask me about what I think about his famous recipe. And Colonel Sanders taught me a very powerful lesson. It's not always about what's trendy, but sometimes it's about the fundamentals. And it's about rolling up those sleeves and frying that chicken. And for me, it's about picking up the garbage and doing things that no one else was willing to do to meet a market need. In high school, I worked hard and tried to do everything I could to prepare myself for my future. But I faced a major crisis. My sophomore year, I had a very dangerous football accident, and it caused me to quit a sport I love, and a sport that I thought was going to be my ticket to pay for college. I had to quickly refocus my efforts, and I doubled down on my academic studies. I discovered a deep passion for public policy, leadership, and a love of politics. That led me to become president of my senior class, captain of the debate team, and a member of the National Honor Society. All of that earned me a scholarship from the Scottish Rite and acceptance into George Washington. That was the opportunity of a lifetime. George Washington gave me an opportunity for Washington, D.C. to also become my classroom. I found the professors were incredibly accommodating to allow for my classes to be flexible while carrying a full load of courses that also allowed me to work in the White House and on Capitol Hill. Through this, I was able to condense years of work and life experience and come out of this institution as a sophisticated operator in DC and in the world. Today, I feel at ease because of those experiences in the real world and in business. Years after graduating, these experiences coalesced after I graduated, and I saw an opportunity where few saw it in garbage. The business model in the waste industry has historically been straightforward, but inefficient, antiquated, and an environmental liability. Waste companies charge you to pick up your trash and then charge you rent for storing it in their landfill. My vision was this: understand that waste is a design flaw. Unleash software and technology to make that space more efficient and make meaningful and measurable advancements in recycling. That was the start of the company I founded, Rubicon. No one starts a company like Rubicon alone. That is the other piece of the puzzle I received at George Washington. Lifelong friendships. The relationships I cultivated and the friends I made at George Washington proved indispensable. A good number of the people who made the Rubicon journey with me are George Washington alums. The first investment checks I ever received were from my then professor, Jack Oliver, and my dear friend, Matt Jesse, who is also a business school graduate who received his MBA here in 2010. Our second employee, Elizabeth Montoya, a member of our board of directors, is also a graduate of this business school. My fraternity brother and great friend, David Rachelson, is Rubicon's Chief Sustainability Officer. At the core of the origins of Rubicon is this university. Even today, when I encounter a fellow George Washington alum in the wild, there's always a special bond. You will find as you pursue your lives and careers that you have those special relationships too. That bond is real. George Washington is a special place, and it makes for special graduates. Cherish that. Do not take for granted what you have achieved by graduating from George Washington. Do not take for granted the gifts you have earned as a George Washington graduate. Do not take for granted what that says to the world. Yes, you are entering the workforce in a challenging time because of the effects of COVID-19. Starting Rubicon after the crash of 2008 wasn't easy. I started the company by maxing out credit cards to the tune of $10,000. It was a difficult time with a long road ahead. Today, that company that started with nothing but an idea during one of the worst economic downturns in our history is now valued, though, at more than $1 billion. We reimagined an entire category and are creating better outcomes for society and the environment. We prove that market-based solutions can make great change where governments are slow to lead. And we prove that the market remains the most consistent way to address these challenges, to unite cooperation among policy and business. Great things can happen when you double down on big ideas and get government out of the way and let businesses solve problems. That was my journey. A public school kid from Kentucky to an entrepreneur by way of this university right here. This university where you soon will accept your diplomas and start your next chapter. I submit to you that your opportunities today are even greater than mine because technology has made it cheaper and easier than ever before to make great change in the world. Now is the time. I believe the American dream is alive and well and available to everyone, no matter where you come from or who you are or how high you set your sights. My mother used to tell me every day, dreams are free, so you might as well dream big. Dream no little dreams, George Washington graduates. Congratulations, George Washington School of Business, class of 2021. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Nate. We appreciate your enthusiasm to speak to our outstanding class of 2021 today and providing such inspirational and valuable advice to our graduates as they go out into the world to be leaders and global problem solvers. I also want to thank Sydney Rucker for a terrific speech. You can all be proud of what you've achieved. You have successfully completed a rigorous course of study at one of the world's finest institutions, gaining the knowledge, skills, and aptitude necessary to compete and excel in today's global business environment. You have also earned something equally valuable: membership in our GW School of Business alumni community, a 57,000-strong worldwide network of dynamic individuals who have compiled a remarkable record of success in countless fields of endeavor. One thing we have all learned through the recent global crisis is how very important connection is. As part of our School of Business community, I urge you to stay engaged and stay in touch with your classmates. I guarantee in the years to come, you will find our alumni community to be an enormous professional asset. While commencement is an important life milestone signifying a new beginning, the start of a professional career, or the pursuit of additional advanced academic challenges, I would also urge you to stay connected with the School of Business. Your education was enhanced significantly by our former students who generously gave their time and talents in sharing their real-world business experience with current students. I hope the students who follow you can count on you to pay it forward. I ask each of you to do your part, and then some, to be a supportive member of our great community. Come back to mentor our students and share your expertise and experience so that the next generation can benefit and the GW community can continue to thrive. Another great way to stay connected is by joining us online from anywhere in the world for our George Talks Business series, which features interviews with industry leaders on timely, relevant topics in the world of business. I am confident that your GWSB education you received at the School of Business has equipped you to succeed in today's business environment and in adapting to its shifting demands. At the School of Business, we are committed to the concept of lifelong learning. You can count on us to be here for you, to offer the resources you need to continue learning. The pace of change in the global business environment will require acquiring new knowledge and new skills on an increasingly frequent basis. We have reimagined business education to keep pace with and anticipate the continually evolving business world. And we hope you will continue to think of your alma mater as your learning needs evolve over the course of your career. Whether you're looking to upskill, reskill, or change career paths, we invite you to return and learn with the School of Business. Now it is time to celebrate our graduates. First, we will have a video montage message for our graduates from our alumni, faculty, and staff. Following that video, we will have a slideshow of each of our graduates by degree program in alphabetical order. Please note on some of our graduate slides, you will see below their name if they were a 2021 graduate awardee and/or if they were a Beta Gamma Sigma inductee. Each year, we honor both graduates who are at the top of their program and graduates that were leaders in their respective programs. Beta Gamma Sigma is an honor society for AACSB accredited business programs. Inductees are an elite group of the top 10% of their class. Even though we cannot be with you in person, please know we are extremely proud of your accomplishments.
Congratulations, GWSB Class of 2021 from the whole Operations, Global, and Experiential Education team.
Congratulations, Class of 2021.
Congratulations to the Class of 2021.
From the entire Fowler Career Center team, congratulations, Class of 2021.
Congratulations, School of Business, Class of 2021.
Congratulations, Class of 2021.
Class of 2021, congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to the George Washington University Class of 2021.
Congratulations to the GWSB Class of 2021.
Congratulations, School of Business 2021 graduates.
Congratulations, Business School grads.
Congratulations, Class of 2021.
Congratulations, GW School of Business Class of 2021 graduates.
Congratulations, GW School of Business Class of 2021.
Congratulations, Class of 2021.
Congratulations, Class of 2021.
Hey, congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, School of Business Class of 2021.
Congratulations, job well done.
Congratulations, GWSB Class of 2021.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, GW School of Business Class of 2021.
Now get out there and make us proud.
Best wishes for all of your future endeavors. And we are so excited to hear about all of the great ways in which you are going to change the world.
We are so very proud of you and all of your accomplishments. Remember that you will always be part of the GWSB community.
As you graduate, you are going out into a challenging world. Remember, whatever you decide to do it well.
Well done. We are so proud of you. Now lead us to a better world.
I want to wish you all tremendous success in all your endeavors going forward.
What a wonderful achievement. We look forward to many more of your achievements in the years to come.
Go forth proudly, be bold, and don't forget to come back and say hello.
We are so proud of you. You have shown a level of persistence, resilience, courage.
You've done a great job getting through a really difficult year. I know you all have incredible things ahead of you, and we're all super proud of everything you've accomplished.
We are so proud of your accomplishment, and we wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Director of Master in Tourism Administration Program. Congratulations, School of Business.
You are all truly one of a kind. I want to wish you success as you create a path of positive impact in business around the world.
You've succeeded at GW, overcoming enormous odds. A global pandemic couldn't stop you.
You've shown great resilience. Best of luck in the future.
Well done.
I can't wait for you to come back and tell us how things have gone. And remember that this last year has taught you that you guys are unstoppable.
COVID made this a difficult year, but I hope it has made you stronger. As you go forward, I wish you the very best of luck.
Good work. You made it through this incredible year.
My warmest congratulations. It's been an absolute pleasure teaching you in my global finance class.
Congratulations, School of Business, Class of 2021.
Congratulations, Class of 2021.
I know you'll make us proud. Congratulations, Class of 2021.
Congratulations, School of Business graduate. You've just made the biggest investment of your life.
Congratulations, the graduating Class of 2021.
We're so proud of you. Congratulations.
Raise high.
Way to go.
Raise high.
Raise high.
Raise high.
Raise high.
Raise high.
Family, friends, faculty, and staff, please join me where you are in celebrating our graduates of Bachelor of Accountancy,
Sarah Grace Adams. Alikan Aldabayev. Alexandra Louise Allen. Grace A. Amponsa, Matthew Thomas Buckley, Ariana Kristen Calderise, Cameron Michael Cancellieri, Ling Chen, Ellie Chung, Rachel Hallie Kogan, Corday Javier Cruz, En Pei Ding, Joshua Christopher Drexler, Anne Louise Dubuque, Catherine Eschenbach, Patrick Joseph Forbes, Brittany Danielle Frazier, Yi Xuan Han, Xiao Yin Hu, Alejandra Jimenez, Holly Ann Jones, Emmeline Chang Lan, Maxwell Adams Lasser, Anna Lopez Ribas, Jan Xiang Ma, Alyssa Lynn Markopoulos, Connor Patrick McAvoy, Jacob Meyer, Yu Tong Cho, Denise Rios, Scott Eric Rothschild, Seth Ethan Rush, Claudia Salamanca, Nazia M. Shah, Justin Tae-Yong Shin, Ander Tebbett, Clifford Thompson, Kong-Wei Tong, Alexander Alfaro Wellington,
Bachelor of Business Administration,
Sarah Abdul Khalik,
Barbara Abadrabo,
Victoria Rose Abel, Mustafa Mohammed Mer Abduele, Matthew James Adams, Michelle Aflu, Chala Akchada, Ali Akgun, Yusuf M. Alimadi, Hamoud Salim Masood Ali Al Sanadi, Abdulaziz Salah A. Alamari, Badr Muhammad A. Al Jarbu, Ahmed Abdullah Al Qadir, Rama Saeed Mohammed Al Namani, Adam Daniel Alper, Abigail Alpert, Nader Al-Khatani, Nicole Marie Amaroli, Aminat Y. Amu, Michaela Yasmina Appleby, Gabriella Joanne Arendes, Mary Elizabeth Argubright, Tarif N. Ayubi, Jared Ian Bach, Shannon Marie Badnin, Farzana Bakhtiari, Alpha M. Balde, Eliza Baldini, Shane Thomas Balter, Darrell Baptist, Hunter James Baraldi, Maggie Barber, Paul Baruti, Sydney Rose Barena, Ken Frank Battaglia, Kendall Elijah Bean, Michael Richard Beatty, Jakub Behun, Lucas Bennett, Lavanya Hero Bhatia, Laura Elizabeth Bishop, Kimberly Dayton Bleak, Nikita Bagarad, Asanat Abel Bokretzion, Elise Borelli, Dominic Joseph Boselli, Leonardo Enrique Cardozo Bras, Howard B. Brookins III, Colin Brophy, Stephen Brown, Jack Aaron Burns, Lindsay Blair Burstein, Emma A. Bethusium, Nicholas Frank Caccioni, Evan Richmond, Ying Yu Tsao, Sarah Elizabeth Capuzzi, Angela Sophia Carlos, Nathan Kenneth Carney, Brooke Desiree Caruso, Adrian R. Castagnola, Hannah Morel Chabinsky, Daniel David Chaffetz, Dong Wu Chang, Zhu Yu Chong, Young Wan Choi, Naila Firdos Chaudhry, Sun O Chung, Anita Raquel Clifford, Harrison Jared Cohen, Henry Eduardo Corcuera Young, Stavros Kouvaras, Jackson Robert Cronin, Zachary Ethan Cutler, Connor Dalton, Dimitra Dandalos, Alex Michael Danley, Emma Sophie Danziger, Sky A. Doth, William Robert Davis, Iñaki de la Rauri Corral, Marco Guy DeFlorio, Michael Jake Del Rey, Elizabeth Nicole Dewey, Trinity Alicia Diaz, David J. De Malfetta, Shukri A. Deary, Niall Doherty, Ryan Dorhe, Esse Titilayo Eboigby, Olivia Carmen Eckstein, Clara Sun English, Gregory H. Exum, Kai Yu Fong, Rebecca Farace, Alicia Constance Farrell, Nathaniel George Fastnacht, Dongyang Feng, Chia Yi Feng, Jen Dong Feng, Natalia Manalansan Fernandez, Robert Patrick Fields II, Olivia Grace Finke, Kyle Matthew Flanagan, Mallory Flowers, Miles Cornelius Franklin, Jacqueline Teresa Frazee, Rachel Friedman, Isabella Freitas, Grant Friedman, Andrew Lawrence Gallant, Megan Teresa Gallagher, Zhongting Ge, Kyle Gelzinis, Mariette Stella Gervitz Sanchez, Isla Graui, Victoria Giachin, Matthew Mahoney Geary, Cameron Elliott Giles, Isher S. Gill, Jordan Glantz, Cheyenne Gohar, Emily Goldberg, Jacob Anthony Goldman, Ana Maria Gomez, Kyle Andrew Gonzalez, Michael Goodman Agra, Langhorne Albert Ghost, Abigail Isabella Santiago Greenberg, Harris Groden, Michelle Groney, Aditi Gupte, Monet Haley, Ji Han, Ji Yan Han, Sophia Isabel Handel, Elliot Morgan Hangus, Morgan Elizabeth Harney, Drew Eames Haskins, Nadia Hassan, Emily Victoria Howitt, Thomas Hayes, Oscar Haynes Brown, Simon Martin Heidingsfelder, Anya Heist, Matthew T. Heisler, Madeline Ray Hennig, Alexandra Frances Heppenstall, David Lewis Herman, Ricardo Hill, Samuel Tyler Hicks, Bryant Kevin Holtzapple, Logan Benjamin Homel, Olivia Simone Horgan, Samantha Alana Horowitz, Charles Andrew Horton, Alicia Hoja, Kai Du Di Huang, David G. Sue Hyen, Joelle Brianna Jackson, Ava Rose Jacobson, Brian James, Mir Aga Javad Zada, Mina Yeremich, Chu-Han Ji, Bo-Yu Jin, Pujita Janavithala, Ariel Elizabeth Jordan, Matthew Daniel Jordan, Sean F. Kapadia, Benjamin Keenan Cass, Adam Lawrence Cates, Malik Mutaz F. Kyle, Janie Keene, Alicia Khalid, Adriana Seema Khan, Salim Khan, Un Sun Kim, Jared R. Kim, Ki Hong Kim, William Alexander Kobos, Do Yoon Kong, Catherine Grace Kramer, Max Brian Kreinsis, Janani Krishnan, Nirav Kumar, Divya Gayatri Samyukta Kumaran, Lauren Elizabeth Kumpa, Amy Kustar, Anthony R. Labella Jr., Arushi Lakodia, Alexandra Gigi Lang, Amelia Day Larkin, Isabella Omni Laufer, Nicole Lee, Ryan Janob, Andrew Emerson Lerhoff, Wen-Shi Lei, Andrash Levi, Sean Alexander Levin, Harry Theodore Levine, Ty Levy, Charlotte Suzanne Lewis, Agia Lee, Bo Jie Lee, Hui Yan Lee, Jia Huan Lee, Lan Lee, Mu Yuan Lee, Jody Leanne, David Lilla, Catherine Therese Lim, Jefferson Lin, Jia Hui Ling, Jia Xin Lin, Tuo Lin, Michelle Rose Lipovsky, Fei Yang Liu, Tiffany Liu, Wan Ting Liu, Yang Lin Liu, Yin Xuan Lo, Mackenzie Claire Long, Wei Chang Lu, Yimeng Lu, Yujia Lu, Fei Luan, Changjiang Luo, Kyle Matthew Lyon, Natalie Macius, Sean Kenneth McGuire, Javad Mamadov, Benjamin Robert Mann, Owen Edward Manning, Anna Claire Tice Martins, Jeremy R. Mason, Nicholas James McAteer, Joseph Malcolm McCluskey II, Kelsey McAvoy, Colin J. McFall, Chase Montana McGahan, Nicholas James McRae, Colin James Medwick, Parth Kirti Mehta, Men Estella May, Brandon Messian, Elena Messick, Yirong Miao, Nicole Juliette Miller, Olivia R. Miller, Arya Manu Merchandani, Tyler Ellie Mitnick, Sumriti Mittal, Amal Yasmin Musa, Imani Loren Morrissey, Kiara Monique Mosley, Imani Monet Moss, Kyle Robert Murphy, Ryuki Nagata, Reno Nakaigawa, Vikram Nalakrishnan, Scott Way Nass, Catherine Emily Naughton, Nku Naguse, Pearl Newman, Emily Marie Goltz No, Zihan Ni, Zhi Yan No, Gabrielle Elizabeth Norris, Mina Nader George Nukul, Dong Hoon Oh, Won Hee Oh, Maxwell Ogerholm, Kimberly Ordonez, Lily Grace O'Sullivan, Victoria Lauren Padilla, Esther Park, Lindsay Brooke Paulin, Piper Iman Paul Stubbs, Emily Claire Pearson, Deanna Sophia Pereira, Michael Andrew Petaruti, Victoria Paykar, Owen Ryan Plord, Graham McNeil Poley, Sauravis Pashananda, Dominic Reed Polson, Jenny Chian, Jiahui Chu, Ji Yun Chu, Yusuf Hatem Raghab, Anthony Pasquale Regani, Charles Alexander Rabani, Nia Rai, Dawson Tyler Ritchie, Samuel Revere, Alexander E. Rizek, Dylan Harris Robbins, Paige Catherine Robinson, Santiago Romero, Gabrielle Rose, Jacob Ryan Rosenheim, Zachary Samuel Ross, Sydney Monet Rucker, Michael Anthony Rudy, Justin Rush, Connor Ryan, Mohammed Abdul Hakim A. Sahab, Meher Kaur Sani, Nahid Salangi, Cassie Scandalios, Oliver Max Schacht, Matthew Davis Schaefer, Catherine Louise Scheuer, Emily C. Schmid, Elena R. Schneider, Adam Michael Schrader, Geffen A. Siegel, Alexandra Selman, Jordan Andrea Centino, Abigail Ann Sepich, Sagar Shah, Darika Shaibakova, Annabelle Gay Sheely, Yan Shen, Yulan Sheng, Tamor Khaled Sheta, Ashley Alicia Shillingford, Nigel Herbert Shin, Miguel Sierra, Matthew Silver, Rachel Simon, Prambun Sindhu Chatra, Megan Christina Singh, Sasha Adjoa Eduse Somwa, Jonathan Henri St. Clair, Ace O. Stallings, Jacob Tyler Stark, Nicholas Stepanoff, Justin Francis Storer, Jan Sue, Denise Subotin, Justin Sun, Qian Sun, Christopher Francis Swanson, Kevin Silvestri, Nimra Tariq, Abigail F. Tossig, Kayla Ann Tiller, Tiffany Gwyneth Tiono, Andrew Torsivia, Amber Kat Tuong Tran, Kan Ling Tring, Marie Bianca Montalibano Trinidad, Kan Tuna, Brooke Alexandra Urbach, Robert William Van Allen, Nathan Alexander Vasquez, Joseph Michael Velasquez, Paul Lawrence Vernick, Chloe Elise Vidoff, Abby Verrier Voigt, Kara Lynn Waldiger, Madison Ann Walenda, Jia Hao Wang, Yi Tian Wang, Yu Wei Wang, Ennis Washington, Catherine Lilia Wayman, Shuran Wen, Joshua Lee Wiener, Connor James Witschonke, Daniel Aaron Woznicka, Jiamin Wu, Yo Ran Wu, Yuro Wu, Yu Ting Wu, Yu Xuan Wu, Zixin Wu Ren,
Jack Xiao,
Lin Yi Shi, Hong Yi Shu, Ji Yi Shu, Jing Yi Shu, Meng Huan Shu, Yi Chang Shu, Serena Yang, Yue Ji Yang, Zhang Yao Yang, Yao Yao, Natalie Ann Yapley, Shuo Hang Yen, Lauren Madeline Young, Joshua Urasitz, Dmitro Zayats, Sharif Zaitun, Yi Xiang Zhang, Mangwei Zhang, Qiao Si Zhang, Yi Ding Zhang, Han Yu Zhao, Jin Jin Zhang, Xiaonan Zhou, Zhixuan Zhou, Junling Zhu, Zihan Zhu, Christoph Charles Zimmerman, Tara Michelle Cinco Zokai,
Bachelor of Science,
Samantha Marion Bloom, Caitlin Mary Douglas, Connor Thomas Evans, Bin Rong Fu, Lillian Faye O'Malley Pollock Griffiths, Evan Mark Maury Hoppenstein, Oya Sarah Huala, Taylor Renee Inglut, Hannah Miriam Jackman, Suji Liu, Ali Mamadov, Jack Langan McGeary, Sahil Rohit Pankania, Gabrielle Joanne Picard, James Andrew Planinsek, Yahweh Chow, Evan Philip Rosenbaum, Matthew Thomas Schmidt, Wu Jie Sun, Ori Terletsky Sr., Kyle James Van Black, Yejun Wang, Xiang Yuan, Jiajun Zhong.
Thank you for spending this time with us as we celebrate the GWSB class of 2021. Raise high!